Hey guys, it's CrystalRenèe here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thanks for joining. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new here, my name's CrystalRenèe. As you read in the title, today I'm going to be sharing with you my rare plant haul. I picked these plants up from two of my local plant nurseries here in Arizona. So if you're interested in seeing what I picked up, stay tuned. First, sometime last week, I stopped by a local plant nursery that just opened up in my area. I want to say about 2 or 3 months ago. I believe it's called the Jungle Box Plant Shop. And there they have a lot of different types and varieties of plants. And I didn't do any vlogging there, but I may do it the next time I visit. They're one of the plant shops here in my area that do carry rare and uncommon plants for the most part. But yeah, I stopped by. That was my second time stopping by. The first time I didn't pick anything up, but the second time I had to pick something up. So I'm going to show you the two plants that I purchased there from the Jungle Box Plant Shop. The first plant that I picked up is this Syngonium Woodlania. How do you pronounce it? The Syngonium Woodlania. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this is what she looks like. She kind of resembles the Syngonium Woodlania, but there are some differences about the two. I believe when this plant matures, the white streak you see in the middle, it stays continuously, but with the Woodlania, I believe it kind of fades as it matures. So that is why I went with the Woodlania, because I like that about this particular plant. As you can see, it's not very large. It is very small. I'm hoping to watch this baby grow, and yeah, for the most part, I think I made a great choice. Now the second plant that I picked up from this shop was on my actual wish list. Actually, its sister was on my wish list, but they look very similar, so I really couldn't tell a difference in the two. So when I saw this plant, I just knew I had to have it. So let me share that with you. And that is the Echeveria. She is gorgeous, isn't she? And what drove me to this plant, they had multiple there, but some of them wasn't in the best shape and they had multiple leaves. This one only had this large leaf here, and it had a baby growing. And as you can see, the baby has already unfurled. Let me see if you can see that. The baby has already started to unfurl and grow. There is another spike here. So let me see if I can hold that to where you can see it. There is another little spike. I'm not sure if you can see that. And I believe that may be a third leaf on its way. But yes, I have been very pleased so far with this plant. I have it in LECA. It actually came in LECA, so I felt like I needed to keep it in LECA. And so far, so good. And I love the texture. The texture on its leaf, it's kind of a thick texture. It's not really a thin texture. It's really thick. And it has like some sparkling on the leaf. And as you can see, it's quite big. It's a little bit bigger than the size of my hand, or about the same size as my head. Those are the two that I picked up from that nursery. Now, just recently, about 2 days ago, I stopped by a plant shop that you all should be familiar with because I shared it here on my channel, and that is the Plant Stand of Arizona. They had a rare plant come in and they only had 100 of them available, and I really had to get my hands on one, so I had to make my way over and pick one up. And this is what I picked up. It is a Hoya Australis Lisa. As you can see, it's variegation. Some of the newer leaves are very red in color, and that's what happens when you give it enough light or it gets sun stressed. It will turn red on the leaves. And as you can see, there are multiple plants in this pot, and here's the longest one, which is trailing already. I love that about this plant. The leaves are a bit different than a typical Hoya. Most Hoyas are kind of thick. This one has thinner type leaves, but they are gorgeous. I'm gonna turn it around. This pot is nice and full, and I can't wait to see what it looks like once it grows out. I do tend to propagate this plant, or maybe separate it, but I don't want to do it just yet. But I do plan to propagate it so that I can have more of it, because it is just a gorgeous plant, and for some reason it's kind of hard to find, and if you're checking online, it's very pricey. Probably a small cutting of this plant is about $40 to $50. So when I got this plant for $59.95, well, tax included, of course, I just had to get it because I felt like it was well worth it. So yeah, those are the plants that I picked up, and I am so pleased with my purchase. And as you know, all three of these plants are new to me in my collection, and I have to definitely learn the care of all three to make sure that they thrive in my home. So if any of you out there have any experience with these three plants, please leave it in the comments below. I can use all your help. And as I learn and grow to be more knowledgeable about them, I will share that advice with you all, as well, as I am not a professional. I'm just doing what I know best here in my home, and I'm sharing it with you all. So that is pretty much it for my rare plant haul. So if you enjoyed this video and stayed to the end, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and feel free to share with your planty friends. And until next time, enjoy peace, spread love, and be blessed. Hey, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. And until next time, happy growing.